Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Physiosaurus. So in this video I'll be talking about femoral triangle. Before discussing anything about the femoral triangle, let me tell you its definition or how we should define femoral triangle. So the first thing, by triangle you can say that it is a trigonal structure which is present in the femoral region of your body. So I can say that it is a trigone where it is present in femoral region. Okay, now if I'll just name the exact location of femoral triangle, then let me tell you that it is present in the superior medial aspect of thigh. Okay, understood? Now let me continue its definition by its boundaries. So basically it is a triangle. So how many boundary will it have? It will have 3 boundary. So the first thing is superior boundary, or we can say the base. The second is medial boundary, and the third is lateral boundary. Okay, and there is one more which is not considered in a boundary. It is actually a point where the medial boundary and the lateral boundary meet, and this point is known as apex. Okay, so these are basically 4 structures. Now in the superior side, inguinal ligament is present. When I'll draw the diagram, I'll show you that inguinal ligament is actually present between pubic tubercle and ASIS, that is anterior superior iliac spine. So basically where the inguinal ligament is present between ASIS and pubic tubercle. Now if you will talk about the medial boundary, then medial boundary is formed by adductor longus. Okay, and lateral boundary is formed by sartorius muscle. And I have already told you about the apex. Apex, it is a point where lateral and medial boundary meet. Understood? Now we have talked about boundary. Let me tell you about the floor. So basically floor has 4 structures. The first is iliopsoas. Now iliopsoas is the name of the 2 muscle. First is psoas major, okay, and iliacus. So psoas major and iliacus. The second is pectineus muscle, and the third is adductor longus. Okay, adductor longus. Now if you will see closely, then adductor longus is present in the medial border of thigh, and it is also present in the floor of femoral triangle. So basically the floor contents of the floor is over, the structures present in the floor is over. Let me tell you about the contents of femoral triangle. Okay, what are the contents of femoral triangle? So the first is femoral nerve. See, contents of femoral triangle is very easy to remember, as the name itself says here, femoral triangle. So everything about the femur, it is related, it will be the content. So femoral nerve, femoral artery, femoral vein. Okay, now so first thing I have written femoral nerve. The second would be femoral artery. Third would be femoral vein, and the fourth would be lymphatics, okay, or lymph node, and the fifth and the last thing is great saphenous vein. Great saphenous vein. Okay, so these are the contents of femoral triangle. Now I have actually named the contents of femoral triangle from lateral to medial. Okay, so this is basically a highlight. Lateral to medial, these contents are named. So from laterally, the most lateral content would be femoral nerve, and the since like that it will go on. Okay, now since the pressure in femoral artery, femoral vein and lymph node, okay, the pressure in these three blood vessels is very high, because you can itself know now, because artery carries blood from the heart to the lower limb, so due to gravity the pressure would be higher, and in vein there is against the constant gravity, so the pressure should be higher in order to reach the blood to the heart. So there is a huge pressure in these blood vessels. So in order to keep it in a certain place, in order to hold it in a place, these three contents are tied up together by femoral sheath. Okay, so what is femoral sheath? Femoral sheath is actually a fibrous sheath which holds the three contents, these three contents together, so that they will get tied up and they won't go or they won't get displaced from their position. So this is an important highlight here. Now the contents of the femoral triangle is basically divided into three compartments. What are those compartments? The first compartment is lateral compartment, then there would be medial compartment, and there would be intermediate compartment. Okay, so these are the three compartments according to which the contents of the femoral triangle is divided. Now the clinical of the femoral triangle is very easy. There is nothing much to remember. Actually, infection of lymph node of Cloquet leads to Rosenmuller swellings. Okay, so this is just an important highlight, or I should say a short topic, so you should just remember this. Now if you will talk about the diagram, I have already uploaded a chart or a diagram of femoral triangle on my website. Please visit it. I'll just give the link below in the description box, and I'll just show you here how the femoral triangle looks like. So as I have already told, it's a triangle, so basically it would look like a triangle. Okay, I'm drawing the femoral triangle. See, superiorly I have already said inguinal canal is present. Okay, so this is the inguinal canal, and I've already told you inguinal canal is present between pubic tubercle and ASIS, which is known as anterior superior iliac spine in short. Okay, now so this is actually a triangle, so it will have three boundaries. Superior boundaries I have already drawn. I'll just draw the lateral and medial boundary. Okay, suppose this is the medial border, or this is the medial side of the thigh, and this is the lateral side of the thigh. Okay, now in the medial side or the medial border, it is made up of adductor longus. Okay, adductor longus. And in the lateral side or the lateral border is formed by sartorius muscle. Okay, sartorius muscle. And in the superior side, I've already told, inguinal ligament is present. Inguinal ligament. Okay, so sartorius is lateral border, adductor longus is medial border, and inguinal ligament is superior border. Now if we will draw the floor of femoral triangle, so there are four structures which is present in femoral triangle. Adductor longus is one of them, so I'll draw the rest three. So just look here. This is suppose iliacus muscle. Okay, this is your psoas major, and the one is pectineus. Okay, so this one is pectineus. This one is your psoas major, and this one is your iliacus muscle. Iliacus muscle and psoas major muscle is together known as iliopsoas muscle. So this is basically the diagram representation of femoral triangle. So that's it in this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please share it with your batchmates, and thank you so much.